Hey guys! So today I am super excited because I'm going to be reviewing a new cosplay. So this is it here. Now this is Sailormoon's original Fuku. So this is the first design that she wears in the 92 anime. This is exactly as it has rocked up from Taobao. I haven't opened it yet, so I'm so excited to do that. It's been in my possession for like a week and a half now, and I've just been dying to open it up and have a look. So I'll add all the information about this cosplay down below for you, including the link where to find the exact same one. So here's the first piece that I've pulled up, and these are the bloomers. So they have an elastic waist at the top, and then we elastic around each of the leggies. Here is the main piece itself. So this is the Fuku, or the bodysuit. So you can see the sleeves do have the signature padding around here. There is a zip right in the middle to help fit it over your head, which is wonderful. So here's the bottom of the skirt. It's made from a shinier material that has no stretch. Underneath the skirt we have this kind of tooly material. Underneath that there is also another layer of material. This one here is quite shiny, much like the top. So here's the back. Now the sailor collar of course is just loose. It is attached at the top there. That same seam from the front does follow all the way around the back, and we have this kind of red material here which looks like it's going to be the way to attach our back bow. Here is the back bow. Now it is definitely nice and stable, so you can see that I'm holding it from the middle here, and it definitely has some kind of like interfacing or something within the bow to help it keep its shape. So this is the front bow here. Now you can see just like the back bow, it is quite nice and like rigid, so it has that interfacing in the middle as well. For the back it has this kind of elastic, so I'm not sure if that's just meant to like go around your body or how on earth that's actually kind of going to work, but we will figure it out. So next are the gloves. You can see the top of them do have this kind of like poofy ribbed detailing just like on the sleeves and on the waist, and these as well are made kind of from that stretchy material, the same material as the dress. So these are the boots here, or you could possibly consider them boot covers or like socks kind of. So they're made out of that same like stretchy material as everything else kind of, and they have the wee crescent moon on the front. So these crescent moons are in fact like plastic. I don't know, can you hear? I just chopped my nails actually. But yeah, so they're like little plastic detail moons, which I really like. So the last items to come in that set are the tiara and the choker here. Now this one's made from like pleather, I think, and it's got a wee resin like gemstone in the middle. This attaches just with elastic band, which will be quite comfortable. As for the choker here, whoops. So the choker is kind of, this is like ribbon. It feels like ribbon material. It's got the same like plastic moon as the boot cover stocking boots. And yeah, it looks very much the same as that. Actually, if I bring you in close, so I hope you can see, I feel like the moon might be a bit reflective, but there is a bit of like hot glue that's spilt out from underneath it, which is a shame of course, but in reality I'm not planning to wear the choker or the tiara, which I've immediately misplaced, and that's because I've made my own accessories which I prefer to wear. So that is everything that came in that cosplay, which means that it does not come with her earrings or her odango, I think they're called, you know, the little red gemstones for her hair. So those are things that you would have to make or source yourself, I suppose. I honestly feel like Wonder Woman. I don't know. Maybe it's just because of the tiara. So this is how they look, and you can see they are totally fine. So I do adore the shininess of the tiara. I think it does look really lovely. You can see I'm kind of holding it on, and that's because it's too big as well. I would need to add some extra Velcro further down so I could tighten it up a little bit. But yeah, man, nah, it's just too thick. And for me personally, I feel like the moon is really wide as well. I don't know. But they're not horrible accessories. Alright guys, so I'm going to quickly try all of this on and then do a little review for you guys and show you how it looks once it's on. So just to reiterate, the accessories that I'm wearing currently are not the ones that came in the cosplay, which means these odango, the tiara, my choker, and my little crescent moon earrings, all of these were not the ones that were included in the outfit. So the ones that came with it, just to remind ourselves, were these ones here. So to start with the gloves, I am super happy with them. The hand parts are really comfortable. Now for the rest of the gloves, you can see that they come all the way up past my elbow. Let me bend it. Yeah, just a little bit past my elbow. These parts here were really tight. I honestly didn't think I was going to get it all the way up. It is lucky that there's so much stretch in this. I guess another aspect about them is that the area where the wrist is quite loose as well, so it's obviously just a tube all the way up. So this is how the front of the cosplay looks. I didn't have any issues trying to put it on. I was a little bit anxious that it was going to be too small, but to be honest, I think it might be a little bit big. Like the body part is a little bit wrinkly, like you can pull it tight, but it does bunch up a little bit on me, which is a bit of a shame, to be honest. I think I will have to take in the sides if I really do want it to kind of sit nice and flat. The sleeves are super comfortable, and I love the amount of padding in here. It just gives it that really nice silhouette. So for the bow, I was wondering how you attached it with that giant piece of elastic, and this is how. Can we see? So you kind of just wrap the bit of elastic around your neck, and it just sits comfortably underneath the sailor collar, and then yeah, it just hovers in place. I think it's really quite a genius way of attaching it. I don't know, it's comfortable and easy, I suppose. Here is the bottom half of the cosplay. So it is proportioned quite nicely. The, like, you know, tubing detail sits at the top of my hips, which is quite nice. I do wish it was a bodysuit. If it was a bodysuit, you know, with the bit coming in between your legs, you know what I mean? I feel like that would help with the wrinkling that I'm experiencing around the tummy. At the moment, it's just a dress, so I feel like it can kind of ride up quite easily. I love that this costume did in fact come with the bloomers. It's so nice and kind of like peace of mind knowing that you do have, you know, appropriate underwear on underneath here. One, they help poof out the skirt, and then second, they are going to add, you know, a bit of modesty because it is quite a short skirt. So if you were to do anything practical like bending over, it would really, yeah, it's just going to hide your bum a little bit. Now I will show you, they're like really big. So I like the fact that you can like use these like bunched up like this to help give the skirt a whole bunch more poof underneath to help it give it that like beautiful silhouette. So I am absolutely in love with this back bow. I think just the proportions and everything is so gorgeous. It sits really nicely on the outfit. So the way that it attached was really quite easy. That little bit of red material that was on the outfit was like a snap kind of thing where you just like loop it around the middle of the bow and snap it shut. Here are the like boots slash socks. Now they were just like the gloves, and the fact that they were really tight and kind of difficult to get on. Both of my moons have kind of come unstuck, and I feel like it's because they're in an awkward position where the leg is curved, but this is like a flat piece of plastic. So since it is so tight on me, I feel like the material's curving around my leg, but of course the plastic has stayed plastic and flat and has now come away from the actual material. But yeah, they are what they are. They're definitely socks. These could not go on top of boots. Well, not in the size that I've bought at least. They are so skin tight that, yeah man, you would have to wear like extra shoes on the bottom half if you were to go outside in this. So I don't know if I mentioned before, but this material is very thin. Like if I didn't have this bow, you can totally see any detailings that are on your bra. I do have a white bra on at the moment, but I can like see the seams on it and like the lace and stuff. And yeah, that's just due to this material being very thin. I don't think that's an issue since the bow does cover up basically the whole chest area. I feel like it's no big dealio, but that is something to be mindful of, I think. So for the main part of the outfit, I do really like it. I think the fabric is nice and soft and like it feels comfortable and stuff like that. I really adore the sailor collar, and the bows are perfection. The bows are probably one of my favorite aspects about the whole outfit, as well as the collar, I think. The bottom half, if for some reason I feel like showing you again, I do really like the bottom half. You know, in a design sense, it would have been better if it was a one piece. It would help it from bunching up. Like I mentioned, since it's just like a casual dress, it's very easy to bunch up on you. You need to decide for yourself, I suppose, whether this cosplay would be worth it for you. You know, the fact that I guess it doesn't come with the odango or the earrings, you know, that could be off-putting, or the fact that maybe if you can't fix the well, okay, I'm just gonna put this here. If you can't fix the moon leggy parts, you know, that would be really annoying, and I don't think the legs would be worth it for you. And then aside from that, I mean, here were the original accessories, and like I showed you, there's a little bit of glue around the edge of the moon. So if you weren't confident in fixing these kind of problems yourself, then maybe this isn't worth it for you. You might want to go for a better quality cosplay. I suppose I said it, but in my opinion, for the amount that I paid for, I'm happy to fix these little issues because, again, it's way cheaper than it would have been if I were to try to gather these different materials and do it myself. So yeah, guys, I think that's everything. I think I've rambled on about every aspect of the cosplay that I could. Hopefully it can kind of help you, I don't know, figure out what you're after, or at least see the quality of what this exact one is like, just to give you a little bit of, I don't know, knowledge before you go and spend your own money on it. I feel like it's obvious, but maybe I'll just say it right now. I bought this myself with my own money. It wasn't sent to me or anything. That's everything. Thank you so much for watching. I always really appreciate you being here with me. And yeah, man, hopefully I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye!